What's up, everybody? This is Current Topa, coming towards you in civilian clothing. Went out for a little bit, had a couple drinks, and I saw this article that came out a couple days ago, and I wanted to make a video on it. So I actually left where I was, uh, because I didn't want to forget to do this, because I forget things all the time. So let's just go into it before I fucking ramble too much. So, India, possible ancient alien contact. That's chill. We all, you know, some of us believe that ancient aliens have always been around. I am one of them. So let's see. India, possible ancient alien contact. This is from, I don't want to fucking, the reliable sources at, at Cognito Matrix, Universal Knowledge and Video. I don't I'm a kook like everybody else, so fuck it, whatever. Excuse me. So, uh, NASA had decided to help Indian archaeologists investigate paintings. Oh, you know what? I can actually look forward now because I figured out a little system situation to where I don't have to uh um look up, and I can look forward. Okay. NASA has decided to help Indian archaeologists investigate paintings of 10,000 years ago, ancient rock carvings that represent or appear to be UFOs and beings wearing space. Okay, that was worded kind of weird for me at the front, but I'm also not like. Okay, so throughout the world, prehistoric cultures have tried to convey a message through ancient rock art. Oh, I gotta put my mouser up there instead. Regardless of where we look, whether it's North, Central, or South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa, people who lived on Earth thousands of years ago created art depicting what they had witnessed during their life. Some of these ancient rock carvings depict ordinary scenes of everyday life, such as hunting, wild, while other illustrations challenge our understanding of human history. If we travel to India, for example, we will find a series of curious rock paintings in which some images seem to represent figures that carry sorts of weapons and are dressed in many ways that consider spacesuits. Well, yeah, I mean, India for the first part is like buck wild. Uh, the Ajanta Caverns and the Ellora Caves, or Ellora Caverns, or Ellora Caves, are like, for me, outside of Pumapunku and oh, what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. Lord help me, somebody will tell me. I just listened to a podcast on it the other day. Are like real hardcore examples of either alien intervention or ancient technology that supersedes our own current abilities. Um, but I believe now the Ellora Caves and the Ajanta Caverns are closed off, which crushes my dreams of going to India to as if I can make the hike through the jungle anyway. Here it's pretty intense. Crushes my dreams of ever going to these places. But if you go to India and you talk about ancient aliens or like alien, aliens in India are like a no shit scenario. They're like, yeah, we have the Mahabharata. We all know that Vimanas were real. They all, or not know, but they believe that all Vimanas were real from Mahabharata. If I pronounce that right, yeah, I pronounced that correctly. And they know that, and they believe that my dog is next to me and he's bugging out for some reason. I don't know if you can hear him. He's got these little low key whines, like, but anyway, he's old. He's 17, 16, 17. Anyway, uh, and also there's in the Mahabharata, there's tons of evidence for ancient nuclear weapons. How a lot of the sand in the soil is vitrificated. It goes through vitrification, like how the sand all turns to glass and shit around there, because of ancient nuclear weapons. Anyway, and also when it's like rock carvings involving people wearing spacesuits. I mean, they have those in Mexico with Lord Bacall. I mean, that classic, the famous the famous carving of Lord Bacall, and he's got his hands up like this, and I look like a rat right now. He's got his hands up like this, and he's shifting apparati, and he's got what looks like a mask with tubes that come up to it. Like, and he was also supposed to be like 9 feet tall, apparently. Big, tall guy. Anyway, this is gonna be a rough one. So, my dog just coughed up something. Bud, take it easy, sir. We'll be okay. I have a 17-year-old Shiba Inu. He's going through it. Anyway, if we travel in India, for example, we'll find a series of curious rock paintings. Okay, we read that. That's a cool pyramid. All right. A group of Indian archaeologists contacted NASA and the Indian Space Research Agency to help them decipher some prehistoric paintings found in 2014 and in the caves of Charama and central state of Chhattisgarh. I do my best. Many of these 10,000-year-old petroglyphs represent figures similar to extraterrestrials and UFOs as seen in today's science fiction movies. I was puzzled by the images. The findings suggest that prehistoric humans may have seen or imagined beings from other planets. Something that continues to arouse. There's better words for that. We're not adults here. Something that continues to arouse the curiosity of people and researchers today. Oh, that's when they have the skull shapings. Elongated skulls are apparently like a sign of star people. A lot of Egyptian leaders had elongated skulls. I'm of two minds about it. Some of the skulls get pretty wildly large, like this one. Anyway. Apparently, no, I forgot the thought. Scratch that. In the city of Charma, there are no experts in the field who could solve the mystery behind the curious representations and what ancient humanity wanted to communicate. Some parts of the drawings are difficult to interpret, and some of the characters are represented by objects that look like weapons. Well, yeah. So, who cares? Unless they're like weapons outside of that time frame, which we've seen before, and we've also seen animals that don't belong in certain places in rock carvings. Like you'll have tigers and lions in parts of the desert where they no longer exist. Anyway, in the city of the paintings are made with natural colors that have not faded in spite of the years. Strangely carved figures are seen in possession of weapon-like objects that do not have clear characteristics. Above all, the nose and mouth are missing. Yeah, because I guess grays are supposed to have basically, they have the big eyes, and they basically have just little slit bitch mouths, like little nose like that, and essentially what is just like holes in their face for nostrils. They don't have a big fucked up nose like me. Above all, the nose and the mouth are missing. In some images, they're also shown with spacesuits. We cannot refute the possibility of imagination by prehistoric men, but humans usually adore these things. India, possible ancient alien contact, question mark. I don't really know why they would think that prehistoric men have imaginations of space aliens. Like, I think that I don't think that their imaginations are what caused them to draw these petroglyphs. I think that they see things, and they don't have modern understanding, and they don't have what we know to interpret things correctly. Like if I brought an iPhone to Massachusetts, I would, during the witch trials, I would have been lit on fire in the town square. It's all about understanding. That's why people think that like dragons existed, because they saw spaceships with flaming tails, and they're like, oh shit, that's a dragon. It's all relative to what these people weren't stupider than us. They just didn't know what we know. And so I don't think these are imaginations. I think people see things and they go, oh, better write that down, and they write it on a wall. This article is not as compelling as I wanted it to be. Cognitio Matrix, you failed me. I probably, but at the same time, like, what did we actually learn? Really nothing. I'm looking through it right now again, and yeah, I guess you're looking through it with me. So they found 10,000-year-old petroglyphs. That's not even that old. You have footprints in rock that are like apparently like millions of years old. I can't remember the actual time frame, but I mean, they find footprints alongside dinosaurs. Like, I'm not one of those guys that were like humans ran with dinosaurs, but I'm open to suggestion. This is Current Tulpa. I need to go to bed. I appreciate y'all. If you like to talk aliens, you like to shoot the shit about this stuff, I don't know everything. There's a lot to know. Tell me what I don't know. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me I'm a piece of shit. Appreciate y'all. All right, don't tell me I'm a piece of shit. I'm a very sensitive man. All right, love y'all. Peace. Bye. Oh, that's not the button. That is the button. Hold on.